Hi friends! I am back after a long break. So sorry I got busy with work and I started doing other hobbies that took up a lot of my time. Looking at you, Pamir Racing and Pokemon Go. But I finally had a zest to film again and so here we are. And fingers crossed, I'll be able to post more frequently moving forward. So welcome to my entry for the mid-year Freakoutan. The first question is the best book you've read so far this year. Asking to pick one for this question physically pains me, so I'm choosing three. First is Foster by Claire Keegan. This is about a child who was sent to her distant relatives for the summer, where she is taken care of and is showered with affection for the first time in her life. However, both the child and the foster parents know that the child is just there for the summer. This is both brief and impactful. I also like that she wrote through the child's perspective. It makes everything more innocent and it shows her raw feelings more, as she doesn't understand adults' action around her, and also how she explores the emotions that she feels even if she doesn't know what they mean. I read this twice this year and I love it both times. Next is The Red Palace by June Hur. This is about a nurse in ancient Korea who decided to investigate a string of murders to exonerate her mentor from being the suspected killer. The mystery is intricately done, but it's not convoluted, so it's still easy to understand. The romance, guys. The romance is so subtle, so tender and precious all at the same time, and it doesn't take over the story, which I really enjoyed. Next is Earthlings by Sayaka Murata. Now this one is a doozy. This is about Natsuki, a girl who always felt that she doesn't belong here on Earth and she's from another planet. She spent her family home in the mountains with his cousin named Yu, dreaming of other worlds. As an adult, she lives with her asexual husband, going through life pretending to be normal. However, her family's pressure on her to get pregnant and to start a family made her seek refuge on their mountainside home, where she's reunited with her cousin Yu. Do not be fooled by the cute hedgehog on the cover. This book is not cutesy, not even demure at all. Earthlings is not for the faint of heart, and I think the author aims to disturb with this story and also start a conversation regarding the burdens of nonconformity with societal expectations. This book is so good yet so nasty at the same time. Can't believe that came out of my mouth. The next question is the best sequel you've read so far this year. That would have to be both The Dragon Republic and The Burning God. I'm so glad I finished this series. This is just so good. RF Kuang, wherever you are, I hope you're eating well and enjoying life. Thank you for blessing us with this series. I love this so much. I'm looking forward for more of your works. Third question is new releases you haven't read yet but want to. I'm not really good at keeping up with new releases, if you noticed it by now. I do not have FOMO. And I'm usually a year late with reading new books. I chose these books mainly because I've read other books by these authors and I've loved it. So here are my choices. We Do Not Part by Han Kang, Dream Count by Chimamanda and Ngozi Adichie, The Unworthy by Agustina Bazterrica, Sunrise of the Reaping by Suzanne Collins, and lastly, The Emperor of Gladness by Vuong. This question is, most anticipated release for the second half of the year. So same reason as the previous question, that would have to be V. Schwab's Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, Katabasis by RF Kuang, and Hot Walks by ML Rio. Next question is biggest disappointment. This pains me, but this would have to be Happy Place by Emily Henry. I thought reading this would bring me to a happy place, but I guess not. In my defense, I love Book Lovers, Funny Story, and The Great BBL. I enjoyed Beach Read a lot, and People We Met on Vacation is a 3-star book for me. So I was really disappointed with Happy Place. This book is about a happy place where the main character and her friends goes to and spend their summer in. This happy place, which I can't even give you the name of, is about to be sold by the owners, which is the parents of one of the main character's friend. So they're meeting there for the last time, trying to relive everything, their happy memories. However, within their friend group, the main character and her fiance has broken up. but they haven't told their friends yet. So they are going to pretend that everything's okay, that they're still lovey-dovey, that they're still going strong, so as not to disrupt the final memory that they will have of their happy place. I was expecting that the setting of the story will be another character in this book because of the emphasis of this happy place, but it did not happen. Can't even give you a proper name of it. It's just a beach house. That's it. And another ick for me is the miscommunication from all of the characters in the story. The biggest one is miscommunication between the main character and her partner. The main couple is supposed to be in a long-term relationship to the point of being engaged, but they can't communicate properly. Thus, they broke up in the first place. And the friendship group, they're supposed to be tight-knit, but they don't even tell each other all the important stuff. They just, I don't know, guys. Sometimes I think I should reread this. Maybe it's just a bad timing. Maybe I'm not in the best state of mind when I read this. But yeah, it's a disappointment. I'm just so relieved that when I read The Great BBL after this, that I enjoyed it. So yeah, Emily Henry is still in my nice list. Next question is the biggest surprise for this year. This would have to be Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I read this because it was one of the finalists for the best romance last year. Seldom does a romance book make me cry, but I did for this book. This is about two people, Justin and Emma, who were supposed to be cursed. Every person they dated finds the soulmate or the love of their life the second they break up. So when they found each other on Reddit, they decided to date for the summer, the goal being to find the love of their lives after they broke up. This is just amazing. I did not know what Abby Jimenez mixed in this book, but she had my heart in a vice grip while reading it. The characters are amazing on their own, and they are so good together as a couple. Read this, guys. Please, please, please. Next question is favorite new author, debut, or new to you? My favorite new author would have to be Edogawa Rampo. I have read two of his books, The Beast in the Shadows and The Human Chair, which I gave 4.5 stars and 5 stars. He writes thriller detective stories that borders on eroticism and also makes me second guess everything. I just had fun reading his works and I plan to read all of them. Also, yeah, this character from Bungo Stray Dogs is named after him. Next question is newest fictional crush. I do not get fictional crushes anymore, but if I have to choose, it would be Justin from Just for the Summer. Justin is a green flag. Maybe even a green forest for some. He is a steadfast guy who is not afraid to commit, and he's the perfect example of if he wants to, he will find a way. Next is newest favorite character. Not entirely new, but reading The Dragon Republic and The Burning God reinforced my love for Kitai. Without him, Rin will just spiral into madness. I love the relationship and how he was there for Rin throughout the war and the sacrifices he made for their cause. He deserves all the love in the world, so yeah. Number 10, books that made you cry. Earlier I said that Just for the Summer made me cry, but The Burning God made me sob like a baby. The ending broke my heart, but I think it's the perfect outcome for the story. My hangover for the Puppy War series was so bad that I had to read fan fiction for a week to soothe my aching heart. So yeah, so sad, so good at the same time. But please, if you're interested, look into the trigger warnings first, and if all is clear on that point, read the Puppy War series. It's so good, it will break your heart, and you will thank RF Kuang for it. Before I forgot, I also read Charlotte's Web. I never thought that a spider will make me cry, and that's not even for fright. A book that made me happy, no heartache, no tears, would have to be Kiki's Delivery Service. If you're familiar with the Ghibli movie, this is the source material for it. It's about the coming of age of a young witch named Kiki who has to leave home and find a new place for 1 year. It's magical, it's lighthearted, very charming, and great for readers of all ages. Next is most beautiful book you've ever bought so far this year or received. I don't buy physical books that often, but to give an answer for this question, it would have to be The Secret History by Don't Tart. This one. I read this using my Kindle last year and it still has me in a chokehold until now. I bought this copy early this year and I plan to reread this soon and annotate it. The cover is not that aesthetically pleasing. I guess it will do. But just looking at this book and knowing the fun I'll have when I get to read and annotate, makes me so giddy with excitement. So yeah, definitely I have to read this year. Next question is, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Not including my choices from the earlier questions, it would have to be these books. First is The Little Friend by Donator. I bought this from a secondhand bookstore well before I read The Secret History, so I think it's time. I can feel that this year is it's time to shine. Next are these two books by Nick Joaquin, The Summer Solstice and Other Stories, and The Woman Who Had Two Navels. Nick Joaquin is a Filipino author that I want to explore more. I have read Candido's Apocalypse and enjoyed it a lot. Also, look at these covers. They're nice and they match. Cute. So these two. Last is this J.D. Salinger book. Can you see it? I'm not sure if it's reflecting fine. This one, Raise High, The Roof Beam Carpenters, and Seymour, An Introduction. I have read all of his other works, and some says it's a red flag, but I'm a J.D. Salinger fan. This is the only one left that I haven't read, so hopefully I can take that off my bucket list this year. And hopefully I can buy a prettier copy. I want to have the Centennial Edition, guys. But this will do for now. Oh, and also Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. Look at this humongous book, big as my face. So yeah, I'm still on page 188, chapter 18. So I don't think I can finish this by the end of the year, but if I can just read until part 1, that would be really cool. This is funny, made me laugh a lot. Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. And that's it for the mid-year book freakout tag. I am so happy to share the first half of my reading journey with you guys. Hopefully you find something here that interests you. If you're still here, thank you for staying with me until the end. Till the next video, bye-bye.